Hi. Thanks for joining us for the tutorial 3 of SmartMaker basic function. In the previous tutorial, we learned the basic features of the authoring solution, including atoms. Using these features, in today's and the following videos, we will create an application called My Favorites. We often rely on other people's review to decide which restaurant to try. From today's tutorial we will create an application for saving your favorite restaurants, so you can easily search them later, find them on the map, and call them to make reservations. First, from the top menu, go to Settings, and select Operating Environment. From Operating Environment, go to Default Path, click Browse to select My Favorites folder as default execution path. Because the default execution path is used for operating the application, when creating a new app, it is very important to set the default execution path to a folder exclusively set to the project. All screens belonging to the same app should have the same folder as default execution path. Let's make a screen named Add Restaurants for adding and saving the restaurant information. If you select New from File menu at the top, you can see various templates for building applications. For today's tutorial, let's choose Blank Form and start from the scratch. As you can see, the blank form looks similar, in size and ratio, to a smartphone screen. On this form, we will be designing functions for our application. First, let's create a title for the screen. From the design tools on the left, select Rectangle Atom, and place it on the screen. Based on the look and feel you want for the screen, adjust the position and size of the atom. Press F2 key on the keyboard to change atom to edit mode, and enter the title Add Restaurants. Next, let's add items such as registration number, restaurant name, and contact numbers. Select Rectangle Atom again, place it on the screen, and adjust its position and size. Press F2 key to edit and enter a registration number. Let's create the rest of the items. You can copy items with commonly used Ctrl+V hotkeys, but to avoid arranging them manually, let's use Special Copy function in SmartMaker solution. Hold down the Alt key and press down arrow. You will see the atoms are aligned and copied in the same direction. Next, select Rectangle Atom, press F2, then type restaurant name. Add contact numbers, address, menu, price and registration date in the same way. You can easily change the size or color of the text using atom editing tools on the top toolbar. Let's select from registration number to registration date to change the background color, style and text color and remove the lines. Now, let's add atoms where data can be entered. Select Data Input from the left and place it on the screen. Adjust the size. Click the Data Input atom, using Alt key and the arrow key, copy the atom as many times as the number of items. Now we have fields for entering data on the screen. Now, let's create a registration date. Choose Date Picker from the left and place it on the screen. When you switch to Run mode and click Registration Date, you can see how you can intuitively select, rather than type all the numbers. Finally, let's add image input items so you can add food pictures using Camera or Gallery app in the phone. From Data Input Tools, select Image Input Atom and place it on the screen. Adjust the size based on how it should be displayed on the phone. Now you can take a picture from your smartphone and directly add the image to the app, or you can select a picture from your phone's Gallery app. For entering address, data input atoms should be longer than other atoms. To increase the length of the atom, select the atom and stretch it with a mouse. You can see the number in a small tracker changes with the size. This number also indicates the maximum number of characters that can be entered in the field. It also sets the maximum length of the field data that can be saved in the database. If you need to enter more characters than the assigned number, right-click the atom, open Data Properties, and enter the desired value in Max Digits field. In this example, we will enter 200. Now, select the field for registration number and right-click to open Data Properties, enter 6 in Max Digits field. In the same way, enter 20 for restaurant name, 13 for contact numbers, 20 for menu, and 8 for price. To use the default values for registration date and image input, we will leave them unchanged. Let's set up few special features for items. Numeric items such as price are often separated by commas every 3 digits. To display this data, right-click the atom, open Style Properties, check Number as Input Options, and check Allow Comma in Number Format option. Now, only numbers can be entered as price, and commas will be automatically added every 3 digits. For contact numbers, rather than simply entering and displaying the data, we will create a function for dialing the number by long pressing it. Right-click on Contact Number field, open Style Properties, and select Phone Number from Dynamic function. We can also create a function for displaying the location on the map. As in the above, open Style Properties for Address field, select GPS from Dynamic function. Now, when a user long press the address, the location will be displayed on the map. As you can see, each items have specific properties customized to their use. So you can create with atoms everything from casual apps for personal use to complex apps for business purposes. You can find out more about atoms in future tutorials. So far, we have created the fields where users can enter data. Now, let's add functions for saving and deleting the data in the database, as well as the function to load the previous and the next data. Select Event button atom from Event Setup Tools on the left and place it on the screen. Use Alt and the arrow key to copy and paste 3 more event buttons. Right-click the first atom, open Style Property, and select Back from Event Type List. In Style Properties of the other 3 event buttons, select Save, Delete, in Next from Event Type List. Now, you can save or delete data on the screen, as well as search the data forward and backward. As you can see, using Event Type, you can easily add variety of frequently used functions to your application. Finally, let's save the screen we have made. Select Save Model from the File menu at the top, and save it as Add Restaurants to My Favorites, which is the default execution path. The file will be saved as QPM extension file. In this tutorial, we have completed creating Add Restaurants screen using atoms. In the next tutorial, we'll learn how to create a table in the database, save the data from Add Restaurants screen to the table, and using the event buttons, search the previous and the next data. Thanks for watching.